Yo, what is up, guys? Jake Gallagher here, back today with the second episode of the Southampton Career Mode. I'm really happy to finally be bringing this to you guys as my capture card's been playing up. We've got the problem fixed, and here you can see we start off the episode with some good news that PSG accepted the offer, and we offer a contract to Presnel Kimpembe, and then in the second part of this episode, Shane Long, we get transfer for him. We reject that. We don't want him going to Stoke. But yeah, sorry I haven't been able to get this out to you guys sooner. Capture card's been playing up, but we've got it sorted, and I want to produce more episodes quickly and sooner. And some more good news is that we signed Ozan Tufan for £5.5 million. Good bargain deal for the Turkish CDM from Fenerbahce. Got the long shot taker trait as well, and it got great all-round stats. Really looking forward to using him. And yeah, also, yeah, he looks pretty good. Decent player. And of course, on the bench, Romeo will come out, and in comes Jordi Classy. And then some more good news is that Presnel Kimpembe accepts his contract. We'll have him as our backup centre back, filling Florian Gardos' place. And also in the other email there, Jairo Vivald has joined Hull for £7.5 million. I wouldn't say a rival, but still in the Premier League, one of our other targets, of course, that we wanted to get. But yeah, Kimpembe comes in, looks good, looking forward to growing this guy. Will be in the first team, I'm sure, one day here. And then we got another transfer for this time for Virgil van Dijk from West Brom, £10.5 million, but we're rejecting all offers and disallowing future offers, as we don't want him going anywhere. Unfortunately though, James Ward-Prowse got injured for 2 weeks before the first game of the season. Unluckily for him, he has to come out. Was maybe going to start Jake Hesketh, but I thought Stephen Davis will come in. He'll do the job. As we get into the first game of the series, coming up against Walter Mazzari's Watford side. It's going to be a tough match, but I hope we can come away with the win. Anyway, I hope you like the way I do this, the way I'm filming it, because I don't want to... I'm a shit editor, and I can't be asked to cut out all the little bits of the match. Didn't record the whole match, so I'm just recording the match highlights from the end of the match. I hope you don't mind too much as we see the starting lineups here. I'm sure we'll get used to it soon. So this is the way I'll do it, misses, stuff like this. Anyway, Watford, they played well. I'm not going to spoil the result. Watford played well in the first couple of minutes, missed there. However, we did break the deadlock. Maybe against the runner play. Got a bit lucky here with Højbjerg, but he slots it in for our first goal of the season and to give us a 1-0 lead. And from then, we really did dominate. But Watford were playing really well. I mean, they were so hard. They were playing 5 at the back. It was so hard to break down. They played very well defensively. They were unlucky at times like this. Troy Deeney, their shots weren't good, but they're passing it around nicely as well. I mean, they were a good challenge, but this was tough. It was a tough game. This was unlucky. Kivrak, good save here from him, and Nathan Redmond. This was the chance. I mean, I couldn't believe he missed this. I thought it would be the story of the game. He just slotted it wide. But Shane Long, in the 90th minute, it took us that long to break Watford down, used his pace against tired legs and slotted it in past Kivrak, their new keeper. And it was a nice goal to finally give us the win and get us off to a winning start with a 2-0 win. The second game, we came up against Man United, and this was going to be a really tough challenge. We kept the same squad, thought we could come away with something here, but, I mean... This was a tough match, but I really hated this match. Really pissed off because of it. And not because of Man United. Man United played brilliantly. I have to give them credit to that. But just we played so poorly. We gave them the ball, Whenever we got the ball, we just gave it to them. It was awful. But I tell you what, if Charlie Austin had scored this chance earlier on in the game, I think this would have changed the whole thing. I couldn't believe he messed that. But Anthony Martial got the first goal. They played really poorly in the first 20 minutes. We kept them in their own half. They all did was pass around the back. But then Martial, I'm really pissed off they sweated that. But still, quite hard. And then Forster, I don't know why this was in the highlights. But I mean, save nonetheless. but this is what I mean about. Cedric turned. He got on the run. He turned and then gave the ball away to Mkhitaryan and fouled him. Which resulted in a penalty. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the ponytailed cunt, hit it in the back of the net. I mean, look at him. Absolute knobhead. But Man United played well. But we did get back in the match. We were 2-0 down. I thought this is going to be terror. But Ozan Tufan got his first goal for Southampton. nice move, and I thought we could possibly have a comeback. You know, good little finish until this happened. That cunt again comes in. Look at this. I mean, that's just awful defending. We were poor. Man United were Man United. They were brilliant, but Ibrahimovic was pissing me off. But we needed a change in this side, so I don't go for Quado Asamoah from Juventus. I still think our midfield needs massively improving. So our first offer here was £10 million. Trying to get in, but they said it was unacceptable. They wanted 30 million. However, I actually reduced the price here to £7 million. 7? Yeah, I went with 7 in the end. And putting Jordi Classy in the deal, looking, you know, save a bit of money. Classy, he's alright, but I didn't think I'd need him. We actually went down a 6 in the end, I think. Sorry, it took a while here, doing a bit of cheeky maths, you know. You've got to be tactical in these style of things. I went with 6 in the end, and yeah, I thought maybe it could work. But then they came back saying it was unacceptable. Another offer here coming in for Shane Long, which we rejected again. But yeah, they came back, said it was unacceptable. Cash wasn't enough. Didn't want the player, which is understand. I mean, why would Jordi Classy go to Juventus? But we upped it to 7.5 million. We were being cheeky as we could. We were trying to get him for a low price, like we've done with most other players. But they came back with unacceptable again. I thought this was going to be a real drag on. So instead, we went in with £8.5 million. And this is what it was like for the rest of the episode. Came back again. But finally, I offered them £10 million. Our original offer plus Jordi Classy, though, totaled up to like £17 million in the end. And they finally accepted it. We did. They did. And we offered Quado Asamoah a deal. I put important. I don't know if he's going to accept that. Got him on try and get him on 5 years. If he wants crucial, I'll give him crucial. Yeah, but we don't find out if he accepted the contract. That will have to be found out in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this shorter episode of the Southampton Career Mode, give it a like, give it a sub. Sorry it's a bit shorter today. It is a weekday, so I didn't have as much time to edit, and we're not in half term anymore. But if you enjoyed this episode of the Southampton Career Mode, we'll see you soon for another one.